Alrighty, we're here in round 3. I'm 1-1 technically. I've only played one round. My round 2 opponent didn't show up. I lost to Maru. And now I am playing against Tron, and I did not have a 1-drop, so I had to mull. I had a 7 with 5 lands of Blood Moon and a Fable. So I had to mull that. And then I kept a 6 that I'd put a Bolt back. So I had 3 lands of Bolt, Discharge, and Flage, which is like a super slow hand, but I thought Flage, with a bunch of removal backup, was fine, and then of course he's playing Tron, so these are both basically useless. So this is not a great spot to have to run out this Raptor. There's too many 3-drops for me to hit that are not going to be any use, but I don't have anything else to do. I have to take this chance. And that's fine. That's good. It's not the super high roll like a Johnny would have been, but we will take it. It is a creature. So I can't really. I was considering discharging my own guy and just paying 0, but I think this is probably a better play. Just getting the Flage down, hitting him, and getting that in my graveyard. I'm not going to be able to cast it next turn, so I could have held this arena. Like I said last round, I usually like to hold it until the last possible second, so they're not planning for it. And paying the 2 life here wouldn't have really mattered for this Sacred Foundry. Because I'm not going to be able to cast that Flage next turn, so I should just pay the 2 life for Sacred Foundry. Oh. Also now he can Sowing Myco spawn our arena, which he's going to do now. So, yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Well, he's actually not going to. Thank you. So, I'm probably walking into an All Is Dust, but that will get me a Flage out as long as I can draw a land. So I can go here. That gets me my 3 energy. We're going to discharge this, so I can keep my Bolt, because we are very likely going to have the option to bolt him out here. We're just going to pay the 3 for this. But like I said, he's probably gonna exile all this now. So, but if he's doing that, that means he's not all his dusting. So, Wah, wah. Hmm. So, if he had all his dust, I mean, he's gonna have a bunch of draws to get to it. I was thinking of getting Jigantha, but I think just doing this and trying to kill him next turn is the better move. Or at minimum, we can try to dig two. We have two Bone Crusher Giants here. We still got 3 more bolts. If he plays another Eldrazi Temple or a the Ugin's Labyrinth, he'll have 11 mana. That's the only way he can get to 11 to both ring and all his dust. And he really needs both. He needs to play both. Because he can't really afford to draw a card with a ring and not play another ring. Because that'll put him at 3 life. And that's our whole plan here, is to be bolt heavy. We got 10 main deck burn spells, so... Okay, well here's the all his dust. Oh, okay. We can live with that, I think. So, I'm not going to use this, because I think I can kill him here. I can swing, even if he blocks both of them. I'll get a token with this Goblin Shaman. Let's say theoretically I hit him for 1. Even if I don't hit him for 1, I think I'm good here. He's probably going to do colorless, exile the guide, maybe, or exile this. So when he blocked this, so I could have just went ahead and cast this Flage, but it'll be there for us to do next turn. And I think he's going to go try to exile it right now anyway. And then we can bolt him and make him die to this if he... I should have gotten the Jigantha there.
For this is a reflection of what nature does, because nature is
That smash was a lot of the reason why we're so bolt heavy.
Snowflake, any place where we humans look out and we find something beautiful. If you analyze it long enough, you'll probably figure out that we're looking at a symmetric image. But then nature turns around and pulls a trick on us, because if the world were perfectly symmetrical, we could not exist. And so nature in the end breaks symmetries, and it turns out that it's by the breaking of those symmetries that the laws apparently of nature that allow human beings to exist occur in the way that they do.
I guess we're gonna go. Them for these 5. Harsh Mentor is not amazing, but it's fine. It's better than Discharge. Fable's fine. I'm arguing the Fable over 4th Flage, but we just saw. It really mattered there. I was waiting for her to try to pay mana. I could have just bolted her when I was tapped out, or when she was tapped out on my own turn. You know, there's I could have done it multiple times. I guess we'll leave the Flages. We're just gonna go on that full bolt plan here. So if this was game 1, I'd keep this, but I don't think that's a good enough hand here. This is not amazing, but I think I gotta try it. That's gotta go back. As much as I would love to keep it, I think that's gotta go back, right? I don't even have 3 lands. Although I think it's more likely that fits in than this does. If we had a second white, then I probably would have kept the guide, but we'll live with this, I guess. I maybe could have exiled that, you can argue, but I thought it was more important for me to get a board established. I think this is one where we just hope to get lucky and roll into something like a Blood Moon. Exiled 5 lands with 6 lands with that. I'm glad I did play, because I was about to be land heavy. So luckily they're not going to be able to Tron turn 3. Well, that's a bummer. Now we're expecting them to Tron next turn. So, if we're gonna get hit with all his dust, I cannot get another energy. I cannot get enough energy to pump him and keep this Ajani both, so If I play this with haste, it's only 1 extra damage, so that's not really worth it, but it would give me the ability to use the guide here. So I would really be getting 3 extra damage in, so it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put him at 7. If I do this, puts him at, it's 9, but then this could hit him for 2. I think that's better. I'm risking not having anything to do next turn. Because if he just all his dusts me, I don't have any target for the static prison. But I'm taking the chance. I have a lot of 1-drops, and I have more lands. Not a ton more that I just exiled 6, but there's a chance I can still Johnny next turn. And if he doesn't have all his dust, then if he's got a ring, having this out is nice, although it won't. Yeah, this won't really work the first turn, but stuff that I think is still worth having. Oh, no, all those dust for you. 1 short. In that case, what you got, buddy? You don't even have any color mana here. So, I don't think I want to rush the Sajani out here. It doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. I probably want to exile that ring. But he's going to take 1 here and go to 7. If he uses the ability to try to get more rings, that puts him at 5. If I static prison and he always dusts me, then he just gets the ring right back. He doesn't get the protection from it, at least. I guess I gotta do it, right? The 1 damage probably isn't gonna matter. I don't think that 1 energy is gonna matter either. So, or the 3 energy, I might as well just do this. I know it's not gonna do any damage, but I just want to pump him. Please just die. So I still have both planes. I still have I sell both elegant parlors and 2 foundries, so we're totally fine on fetching. Both of our hubs are gone. I am happy with 2 hubs. I think 3 was not amazing. So we're expecting to get all his dusts here. He's got to be doing it here, right? Yeah. Oh, no, you're just dead. Good games, dog. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Looking up at the one man in this room who's
Got a little more cocaine than me.
think back on the good times just an hour or so ago, before I got myself this drunk. When the
We
valet
did it.
parked